One of the toughest quests in any relationship is decoding each other's emotions. Misunderstandings can happen when we don't fully grasp or appreciate our partner's emotional signals. Emotions are the core of every relationship. They color our interactions, shape our responses, and influence how we connect. They are the unspoken language that speaks volumes. When we truly understand each other's emotions, we build bridges. We create a safe space for vulnerability and intimacy. This understanding fosters trust and deepens our bond, making our relationship more resilient. This understanding is even more crucial between men and women because we often experience and express emotions differently. These differences can sometimes lead to confusion and frustration, but these differences aren't a bad thing. They're a reflection of our unique wiring. Men and women bring different strengths to a relationship, and these differences can complement each other beautifully. Guys, remember that women often communicate their emotions differently. They might express things more verbally or seek emotional connection more readily. This isn't a sign of weakness, but a strength that can enhance the relationship. By recognizing and respecting these differences, we can create stronger and more fulfilling relationships. We can learn to appreciate the unique ways our partners express their feelings and respond with empathy and understanding. Let's dive into this fascinating landscape of emotions together. By doing so, we can enrich our relationships and build a deeper, more meaningful connection with our partners. Embrace the language of the heart and let it guide you to a place of love and understanding. For years, we've heard that men are from Mars, women are from Venus. While a catchy phrase, it simplifies a complex reality. Women, just like men, experience a wide spectrum of emotions. It's not about being more emotional, but experiencing and expressing emotions in different ways. We need to move away from simplistic stereotypes. It's time to appreciate the depth and richness of women's emotional lives. One common misconception is that women are volatile or moody. This stereotype is not only inaccurate but also damaging. Women, like anyone else, experience a range of emotions in response to life's ups and downs. These emotions are not signs of instability. They are natural, human responses to the world around us. Instead of labeling these emotions negatively, let's try to understand the reasons behind them. What has triggered this sadness, this frustration, or this joy? By seeking understanding rather than judgment, we create a more supportive and loving environment. Another harmful myth is that women are too emotional. This idea implies that there's a right amount of emotionality and that women somehow exceed it. This simply isn't true. Emotions are not something to be measured or controlled. They are an integral part of who we are. Instead of trying to dampen her emotions, encourage her to express them openly and honestly. When she feels safe expressing her full emotional range, she'll feel more understood and supported in the relationship. Section 5. Emotional intelligence, the key to connection. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage our own emotions and the emotions of others. It's a crucial skill for any relationship, especially between men and women. When we develop our emotional intelligence, we can better navigate the complex landscape of relationships. We can respond to our partners with empathy, compassion, and understanding. This doesn't mean we need to become mind readers. It simply means being present, attentive, and willing to learn about our partner's emotional world. Section 6. Self-awareness, knowing your own emotional landscape. The first step to emotional intelligence is self-awareness. This means understanding our own emotions and how they influence our thoughts and behaviors. Take some time to reflect on your own emotional patterns. What triggers your anger, your sadness, or your joy? How do you typically express these emotions? Once we understand our own emotional landscape, we can better understand how it interacts with our partner's emotions. Section 7. Empathy, stepping into her shoes. Empathy is a powerful tool that allows us to connect with others on a profound level. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It goes beyond mere sympathy, which is feeling pity for someone else's misfortune. Empathy requires us to truly feel what another person is experiencing. It's about stepping into their shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. This means putting aside our own judgments and biases to fully embrace their viewpoint. When we practice empathy, we move beyond our own experiences and connect with our partner on a deeper level. This connection fosters trust, understanding, and a sense of security in the relationship. Try to imagine what it's like to be in her position. Consider her daily challenges, her hopes, and her fears. What emotions might she be experiencing? Is she feeling joy, sadness, stress, or relief? Each emotion tells a story about her current state of mind. What might be contributing to these feelings? Is it work-related stress, personal issues, or perhaps a combination of both? Understanding the root causes can help us provide better support. By making an effort to see things from her point of view, we can build stronger bonds of understanding and support. This not only strengthens our relationships, but also enriches our own emotional intelligence. Empathy is a skill that can be developed with practice, and its benefits are far-reaching, impacting every aspect of our lives. So take a moment to step into her shoes and see the world through her eyes. The journey of empathy is one of the most rewarding paths we can take. Section 8. Active listening, the art of truly hearing her. Active listening is more than just hearing the words someone is saying. It's about being fully present and engaged in the conversation, paying attention to both the verbal and non-verbal cues. Put away your phone, make eye contact, and really focus on what she's saying. Ask clarifying questions, reflect back what you've heard, and show her that you're truly invested in understanding her perspective. This kind of attentive listening can make her feel heard, validated, and loved. Section 9. Validating her feelings, the power of acknowledgement. Validation doesn't necessarily mean agreeing with someone's feelings. It means acknowledging and accepting their emotions as valid, even if you don't fully understand them. When she expresses her feelings, resist the urge to offer solutions or dismiss her emotions. Instead, simply acknowledge what she's feeling. You could say something like, "I understand that you're feeling frustrated right now," or "It sounds like you're going through a lot." These simple statements can go a long way in making her feel heard and understood. Section 10. Communication is a two-way street. Expressing yourself clearly. Communication is a two-way street. It's not enough to simply understand her emotions. We also need to be able to express our own emotions clearly and respectfully. This can be challenging for some men, but it's essential for building healthy relationships. Share your feelings openly and honestly, using I statements to express your perspective without blaming or accusing. Remember, the goal is not to win an argument, but to understand each other better and find common ground. Section 11. Building bridges towards stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Understanding the complexities of women's emotions is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, empathy, and a genuine desire to connect. Each emotion, each feeling is a piece of a larger puzzle that, when put together, reveals the true essence of a person. This journey is filled with moments of joy, sorrow, confusion, and clarity, all of which contribute to a deeper understanding of one another. It's about continuous learning, growing, and connecting on a deeper level. Every conversation, every shared experience is an opportunity to learn something new about each other. It's about being present, listening actively, and responding with kindness and compassion. Growth in relationships doesn't happen overnight. It is a gradual process that requires effort and dedication from both parties. By embracing these insights and putting these practical tips into practice, we can build stronger, more fulfilling relationships based on mutual respect, empathy, and understanding. This means acknowledging each other's feelings, validating their experiences, and offering support when needed. It also involves setting healthy boundaries and respecting them, ensuring that both individuals feel safe and valued in the relationship. Remember, the key is to approach each other with open hearts and a willingness to learn from one another. This openness fosters trust and creates a safe space for honest communication. It's about being vulnerable and allowing yourself to be seen, flaws and all. When both parties are committed to this level of openness, the relationship can flourish and grow in ways that are both unexpected and beautiful. When we do, we create a love that is both passionate and enduring, a love that can weather any storm. This kind of love is built on a foundation of trust, respect, and mutual understanding. It is a love that celebrates the highs and supports each other through the lows. By continuously nurturing this love, we ensure that it remains strong and resilient. Well, we have reached the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Alpha Male TV Zone. Peace!